It's the age of AI spam, guys. Overly perfect stock photos, robotic captions that all sound the same, and blog posts that feel like they were written by someone who has never actually lived a single day of human life. And here's the scary part: most bloggers and Pinterest creators are falling into this trap. They think the key to going viral is pumping out more content faster using AI. But in reality, they are just adding to the noise. If you're watching this, you aren't here to be a robot. You are here to build a brand, a community, and a business based on originality. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to write blog posts for Pinterest that don't just survive the AI spam. They stand out because of it. We are going to ditch the generic templates and tap into what AI can't replicate: your unique voice, your real experience, and your strategy. So without wasting any time, let's dive right into it. So first thing first, head over to Pinterest Trends. Just click over here, and on the drop down, you'll be able to see something called as Pinterest Trends. Click on it and allow some time for the page to load. Once the page loads, on the left hand side, you'll see a search icon that says Search Trends. So just click on it, and once you click on that, it will take you to a page that shows you a list of all the popular topics trending on Pinterest. So what you need to do is set the filters to one category. For me, it's food and drinks. For you, it may be something else. So I've just selected the category as food and drinks over here, and then I'll just change the end date to the month of July 2025. Why? Because I want to see list of topics that generally trend in the month of like before the month of July. So once I scroll down, I'll see a topic that says a peach jam. So I'll just click on it, and as you can see over here, the peach jam trends the highest in the month of July and August. So today is 21st of March as of making this video. So if I publish the article now, it gets good amount of time for Pinterest to recognize what type of content it is, and then accordingly Pinterest can rank my content. Now let's just scroll down and click on the popular pins section over here. And once you do that, Pinterest will show you the list of all the popular pins and content related to the topic peach jam. So we just need to analyze the top pins, the color, and how the image of the peach jam looks in the first place. Now, this is where it gets tricky. You don't need to create another piece of AI content amongst these AI content swarms. The idea is to create something that looks real both in the eyes of Google as well as Pinterest, so your site as a whole can grow organically. So here's my exact step-by-step process to create content that stands out amongst these AI fluffs. And it also adds lots of value in terms of content, and it also looks real. To start with, head over to stock image site like Pixabay or Pexels, and then type the relevant query for the food image that you want to write the blog post about. In my case, it's peach jelly. So I will just type the word peach jelly over here and see if I can find any relevant images or not. This is where you will need to spend some time, guys, as you want to create something that looks original. Remember, the focus should always be quality over quantity. So it looks like there isn't much here. So let me just go to pixels and do the same, and hopefully we can find something over there. So I'll just type pixels.com, and then I'll search for the image of peach jam. So it's peach jam, not peach jelly, guys. Forgive me for that. Once I do that, I barely get to see any relevant or image that screams peach jelly or peach jam. So it's not there, guys. So next, what we'll do is we'll go to Canva, because if you're not able to find anything in Pexels or Pixabay, Canva also has a lot of stock images in its inventory. So what you can do is you can go to Canva, and then in Canva you can just create any random image. For what I'll do is I'll try to go for this option, YouTube thumbnail, and it will give me a proper screen. So now what I'll do is I'll go to Elements tab over here, and on the Elements tab I'm going to search for peach jam, and I hope I get something over here. Peach jam, there you go. This one looks perfect. So this can make an excellent blog post. So what I'll do next is I'll just take a screenshot of this. The reason is I'll show it to you in a while. I'll just take a screenshot of this, and once I've taken the screenshot of it, I'll just copy this thing, and then I'll head over to Chat GPT, Chat GPT, Chat GPT, Chat GPT. Okay, so I'll just do this new, and then what I'll do is I'll upload this image. In fact, I can paste it as well. There you go. So once I paste this image, I will ask ChatGPT to analyze it and then write a nice blog post for me. Right. So for this, there is a detailed prompt which I have already written, and it should be somewhere over here. Yep. So this is the detailed prompt which I have. This prompt will be used for writing blog post. Now this prompt includes everything, guys. So it includes the annotations, the keywords that I'm targeting for this specific blog post and everything. So for example, if you look over here, it starts with attached is the image of a peach jam recipe with proper finish and blah blah blah. Remember, there are hundreds of articles already out there, so information gain as well as avoiding the use of common words and phrases are absolutely non-negotiable. This is very important, guys. You need to give this prompt to ChatGPT so that it avoids the commonly used words and phrases that may show up in a plagiarized article, right? So that's the reason why, like, you need to be very specific about what you want from ChatGPT. Then I'm saying the target keyword is peach jam recipe, and specific instructions should be detailed, beginner friendly, and so on. And when you scroll down, you will be able to see something called as annotations. Now, I have spoken about annotations multiple times in my previous videos, so I don't need to cover this thing again and again. But for this video, if you just want to understand what annotations are basically keywords and phrases that Pinterest assigns to a specific image. For example, in Pinterest, if you see over here, there are lots of pins, and if you fetch the annotations of any single pin, you will see that Pinterest is associating those graphics to these keywords and phrases. So those keywords and phrases are mentioned over here in my prompt as well. So what I'll do is I'll copy this thing and then I'll paste it to Chat GPT, right? So I hope this is not confusing you guys. What I've done is I have taken the stock image from Canva, and then after taking that, I have attached the prompt, the detailed prompt that goes along with this image. Now, what this prompt is doing is it is analyzing the image attached, and then after it does the analysis, it will start writing the blog post based on what it sees over here. So right now, what I'll do is I'll just press the enter button over here, and then you'll see that ChatGPT will start writing the article. So it clearly understands what the image is all about. So there you go. So there will be a detailed article. It's not a surface level article, guys, where ChatGPT is writing all high level stuff. It is a detailed article which this prompt has allowed us to write, right? So after doing that, it is also giving me image prompts. Now these are the image prompts for each step. So what that does is when you give these image prompts into Gemini to create images, the image will look consistent with what the original image of the uh, pea jam recipe is. And finally, the article will be a finished article. I'll just show it to you in a while. Just give it a while. I'm just waiting for this article to be completed. I think it's completed already. So what I'll do is I'll copy this article and then I'll paste it to Google Docs so that it looks nice and consistent. So now I am on my Google Docs. So what I'll do is I'll just paste the article that ChatGPT wrote for us, and then I'll do minor formatting changes so that it's readable, well structured, and user who lands on my website does not feel that my page is cluttered. So once you do all the formatting, the next step is to generate the images. Now, if you remember, ChatGPT gave us the prompt, right, under each step. So what you should do is we should start generating the images. Like, I'll just copy this image prompt and then I'll head over to Gemini. Once Gemini opens up, just click on the create image button over here and then paste the image prompt that we got from our chat GPT, and then hit the enter button on the keyboard. Gemini will then go on and create a nice image for the step one of our blog post. So I hope you're getting this point, guys. First, I did a research on Pixabay. I did not get it, and then eventually I moved on to Canva, and then I got the stock image. And from that stock image, I wrote the blog post, and based on that blog post, ChatGPT also gave me the relevant image prompt, and those image prompts are now being used for each step. Now, see this image. This is a beautiful image that we get for a step one. Now, let me just take the screenshot of this beautiful image that Gemini has generated. So what I'll do is I'll just take a screenshot of this now, and then I'll copy this image, and then I'll paste it to my blog post. My blog post, yep, okay, this. All right, so this is how the blog post will look like once my blog is published uh, on my blog. So this is just the step one, guys. There are step two, step three, step four, step five. I'm not doing that uh, all those images on this video, but you get the point, right? Like this is how you should be approaching it. And this image that you see over here, even AI image detectors won't be able to detect it as AI image. Why? Because our finished product, which is here, which is this one, perfectly matches with what Gemini has generated, right? So let me just take a screenshot of this as well. I'll just take a screenshot of this. The reason I'm taking screenshot on this video is just to demonstrate how the blog post will look like once it gets published. So now that I've copied this, I'll just put it over here. Okay, so whenever a reader lands on my website will look something like this. PJam recipe over here, then I have the featured image, and then the introduction, the ingredients, and then the step one. And then imagine if I create all the images which is there under each prompt. So step two will also have the image, step three will also have the image, step four will also have the image, and likewise the entire article will have images for each step, and it will look stunning as well as real. Now, let me show you the proof. Let me go to a website called as zerogpt.com, and this website will help you to detect if your images are AI created or not. You'll see a section called as AI image detector. Just click over here and then upload the image that is there in your blog and see if it's getting detected as AI image or not. So in my case, I'll just publish this, upload this featured image for my blog, and there you go. It shows that image is likely real, 92% real, which means my images are real. My blog post is also real. Like if I go to products again, and if I go to AI GPT detector, and then if I copy paste my blog post over there just like this, uh, and then if I click on detect text, I'm sure that it will come back as human written. There you go. Your text is likely human written, may include parts generated by AI GPT. Now I'm getting that because I have image prompts over here. Now, once I eliminate these image prompts, the detection score will go below 20, and anything below 50 is very good, guys. So go ahead and try to write blog post like how I showed you. Yes, it's time consuming, but you will easily stand out amongst all the AI fluffs that you get to see on Pinterest, and also your content will rank on Google as well as Bing. Now, don't ask me how to create Pinterest images for the recipe that I just wrote. I have covered multiple videos in past on how to create pin images for your blog post. All right, guys. So that will be all for today. If you have anything to say, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you at the other side.